Hello gaming minions, welcome back to Gamer Mini Interview, my YouTube segment or series in which I interview YouTubers based on 10 simple questions. Questions, I say, old chappy. I love this series, I'm happy I came up with it. See, I'm one of those YouTubers that just love to help, you know what I mean? I love that stuff, I love it. I love it, love it! And today we have the lovely Meowgid from VSTheGame, who I'm going to be interviewing for you today. So please sit back, relax, or if you're sitting down, stand up and watch it on your phones or your laptopies. In any case, enjoy this wonderful, amazing YouTube video of Gamer Mini Interview. I'm so happy about this one. Happy about all of them, to be honest.
Hi, Dr. Virtual. It's me, Meowgid. Meow, 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 meow. How are you doing?
Hey, hello Meowgid. Doctor's Prescription. Yeah, that'll be a good one. I'm doing as well as Augustus Gloop is doing well and Willy Wonka's Chocolate Factory without being sucked into a big machine or tube, that is. How are you keeping? Are you well? Are you doing alright? Alright, mate?
I'm very fine. Thank you for asking.
Good, because if anyone's causing you trouble, just send them to me and I'll give them a teeth a good re-examine, you know, just for old time's sake, you know, and for good measure. Okay, now here's the first question. What is it about YouTube you don't like?
YouTube. What it is about YouTube that I don't like? I think it's simple. One word. Clout. Mostly because of how fake it makes people. Like how they fake weddings, they fake relationships, they fake feelings, and it's like they're trying to pull the wool over their viewers' eyes, or they don't take their viewers seriously, or they don't believe that they can show their real self. They're like more worried about numbers and what they think that people want to see than what they truly are.
Oh yes, there's a lot of fakeness going on YouTube. I agree with you because there's usually this can come down to like big YouTubers. I say big in finger quotes because they have like millions or hundreds of thousands of subscribers, that doesn't mean nothing if their content is rubbish and shabby. They can have all these numbers and subscribers and views and still produce rubbish content that has no substance to actually have watchability. Stupid. As you say, I care about numbers. That's what a lot of people seem to thrive upon now. I remember a point where YouTube used to be about the creator and enjoying stuff. You know, doing it because you want to put passion into it, because you love it, instead of just using these streamed, or what's that word I'm thinking of, trending videos. And not there's anything wrong with that, but some people just go way out of context with their certain niche and or their content as well. It's just rubbish and garbage in my opinion, and quite a fact, to be honest. Some people use this platform to exploit deaths.
Like, show who they really are.
Pinpoint accuracy, truth, right there. And that is their own fault. They got no one else to blame for that. Okay, question number 2. How would you describe your personality as a whole?
That's a very difficult question because I'm kind of everywhere. I'm very this is gonna sound very weird and people are probably not gonna believe me because I'm so dramatic, but I actually consider myself kind of a like middle road kind of person, and every time I test my personality, I test on the diplomatic scale. One of those, I forget what they're called, there's a term for that test, the Briggs or whatever that test is for your personality for like work and stuff. I always test as a diplomatic personality, but mostly I'm shy in real life, but on camera, because I don't see a person in front of me, I act like how I am when I feel comfortable. And when I feel comfortable around my surroundings, I'm very over the top extrovert and can be very dramatic. when I feel comfortable.
Nothing wrong with feeling comfortable in your comfort zone, in the comfort of your own home. That's fantastic. That's good. I like it.
When I feel uncomfortable, I'm very introverted. I'm very quiet and shy. So if you can believe that, a lot of people don't, but it's true. I always have people say, "Oh, I changed you." And I've had people say that, like, "I've changed you. You were so quiet and shy and timid when I first met you, and now you're all loud and everything else. I changed you." Like, they had some control over my personality. No, well, kind of they did, in the fact that they made me feel comfortable enough to be my true self around them. So, I guess extroverted is my true self.
Now, you see, here's a little memory of a story, which I've been through the same thing. I remember when I went on a sports course, the first one, because I went on it twice, to meet new people on a second time round. It was made by Dame Kelly Holmes Legacy Trust herself. It was Dame Kelly Holmes. She's an Olympic athlete who won a few gold medals back in, I think, when I was about 14 years old, so it must have been about many years ago. And we was out in a nightclub. Well, it's not exactly a nightclub, it was just at a nice drinking lounge, me and my new mates and stuff, and they started to say, "Oh, he's been hanging around with us too much, we've changed him." And I was like, "No, mate, you haven't. I'm actually this bubbly, I'm actually this confident, and I really like to get to know people." And when you get to know someone, it's not just about knowing if they're shy. It's not about that introverted part of myself that you actually just noticed. I am actually quite engageful. I like to, have some fun. Human beings do have that. Goodness sake, I was thinking, no, they didn't change me at all. I was just getting to know people slowly. You don't just start off at the deep end. We're all different, yes, but me, that's not how I start off. Changed him, yeah, right. If you was trapped on an empty planet with one gaming character, who would you like it to be? Question 3.
Oh, God, Doc. You asked, like, the most difficult but really great questions.
I know. I'm a hero.
That one is so... What am I going to say? I would want someone who's well-rounded. Someone who's a fast thinker. Too bad I can't pick the minion, because honestly, he's really, he balances me out. I'm a slow thinker, he's a fast thinker. So, but I would have to say I would choose either one or two gaming characters. It would depend on the situation. If this planet was very full of aggressive creatures and I had to get off the planet, I couldn't live there, if it was uninhabitable, I'd pick Samus. Samus could get me in and out of that planet. However, if it was a more terraformed planet and I could get through it, and it wasn't so much aggressive, just having to search for resources and stuff, I would want to pick Lara Croft. I know they're both females. I have more of an affinity towards female characters, to be quite honest. I could say, if it was a male character, I'd probably maybe pick Link. Link would be good at finding things too. Though he usually needs more of a direction, I think, than Lara Croft, because Lara Croft usually figures things out. But yeah, I would say Lara Croft. Yeah. Okay.
Question 4. If Ray Killam or Bubbly Zen owed you money, what would be your methodologies of getting it back?
Oh my God, Doc. You're gonna out me. Well, it would depend on who. If it was Ray, I would totally, blackmailer. Oh, wait a minute. I already did that. Oh my god, that ray gun video. No. No. Just kidding. Whatever, Ray.
Just for closure, I've seen the video. Good old ray gun.
If it was bubbly, oh my god, I would just like hypnotize her with like cute things and be like, oh, bubbly, look, kitty stuff. Oh, kitty. Or, oh no. Oh god, it would sound bad. I'd be like, I'd take Apollo and I would be like, oh, come here, Apollo. Let's go to my place. And I'd take care of Apollo. And then I'd be like secretly texting her, hey, if you ever want Apollo back, send me money. Though, granted, I'd be tempted to keep Apollo. He's a fat kitty. Oh, he's so cute. Oh, I love Apollo. Okay, sorry. I got distracted by kitties. Okay, so yeah. But yeah. Oh, that's an evil question, Doc.
Sorry, there's no Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde in this body. Just a black man being a doctor. Who's rather weird and random. What are your thoughts on individuals from the Press Start family?
Oh, like, that would be like individuals, like everyone.
Yeah.
I think I like everyone different in a different way. Like, everyone has like their own thing. Like, TJ and Switchbit are really cool. They're very talented musically, and I love how creative they are, and just like how they're able to like, and how into music they are. Like, I like Chrissy. It's very, I think he's really cool in that, like, he has his D10 game set up, and how he's really humble, but he's really like into that. You, Doc, I really like how you're into your movies and your retro games. Do your movie reviews, and you always like to think about like, well, what it is. And I love how you rant. And you're very like, I think old-fashioned, like how you really like people to be considerate and think of each other, and like, and have manners, and that's really cool. Ray, I like how open and abrupt she is. She shines in her ragey moments too. Bubbly, I like her because she's like so cute and endearing, but at the same time she will shank you, and it's so cute too. Same thing with Erin. Erin's really cute, and she's like, she'll get like ragey, and it's like really endearing though, but like and cute, and I don't know, like, okay. As general, I think everyone in the Press Start family has their own strengths. And I love how each one of them, like when you talk to them about something that they're really strong in, they get really into it, and you can see the love and connection with what like they love. And to see how they immerse themselves and get excited to talk about certain things that they're really into. So I just love seeing people when they blossom from talking about something that they really love to talk about and that they're really into, and to see like their inner self come out and glow and shine in that like one split moment where you're going, okay, you know, hey, what it is you like, and really connecting with them. And I find that a lot of people in Press Start are very like down to earth, and you can do that whole like talk to them and find out what they like, and see them do that whole blossoming thing. And it's wonderful to see that and see their true selves. And a lot of them are very like open and honest about it. So I love that family.
Question 6. How are your lovely family keeping?
My family's good. The boys good. The minions good. The boys kind of like getting through school. He's in 2nd grade. He's 7 now, so I'm having to keep on his tail about reading. So we've been reading together, and I've been trying to get him to really love reading. So that's fun. But they're doing really wonderful. Thank you for asking, Doc.
You're welcome. It's great being a parent, isn't it? Question 7. If you could be an Avenger from Marvel, who would you be?
That one's interesting. Like, there's not very many females in the Avengers. That's the sad thing. So, I mean, well, technically if you count the new Iron Man, who's supposed to be like a 15-year-old MIT graduate. But I'm not that young. I would like to be Black Widow. Because I just like, I guess it's kind of hard. It's kind of like, it's really sucky. There's not that many females in the Avengers, so I feel kind of like stunted on that one. Like, well, there's Captain Marvel. I do like her. I do like Goose. I would say Captain Marvel, if you would count her as an Avenger. Mostly just because I like Goose. I like Goose. Can I be Goose?
Yeah, go for it. There's no quarrels of being animals here. Just remember though, you're a level 5 threat.
Poor Nick Fury. Oh man. Okay. I want to be Goose. I'm Goose. Dang it.
Question 8. What are your thoughts on your YouTube journey?
I don't know. I try my hardest not to think about it. I know that sounds really bad, but I'm like one of those people who I just don't think I'm gonna succeed in anything. I know that's horrible for me to say, and that's like really like saying, oh, I'm so pessimistic. I don't believe in my own success. So I'm like, I don't really see YouTube being as a journey, as more of like just like me trying to find a bit of happiness. Does that make sense? It's a kind of a journey towards happiness, if I can consider that, because everyone talks about numbers and like everything else, and I know that sounds wishy-washy, and people aren't gonna like me for that answer, but it's really true. I'm just like, I'm really liking. I am finding my bed of happiness in my YouTube journey, because I did make a lot of friends. I met some wonderful, awesome, wonderful people that I never would have met if I hadn't done the YouTube thing. I've also have been able to connect with my husband, the Minion, which is like the main thing. Well, I started my solo channel first, and that one was to try to get me back into shape, which really I didn't succeed at that. So I was like, I'm so pessimistic because I didn't succeed at my trying to get in shape. But I guess if you consider shape round, but I just like, but our joint channel, the VSTheGame, came about because the Minion and I don't have any time to actually go on dates, and we don't have a chance to go out of the house because of the boy, and we don't have really the money to go out a lot and eat out a lot, so we stay at home, and we're very homebodied. So, but we're both into video games, and I never got a chance to play video games growing up. Well, I mean, I did, but it wasn't that much because my family didn't really want to give me, like, I don't know, it was kind of weird, like, girl gaming kind of thing. I really had to ask my parents for video games, and they gave me what little they did. And it was quite a bit. It was just my Sega Genesis. My Sega Genesis they gifted me, and I did eventually get an NES, but it like conked out real fast. But my Sega lasted a long time. Like, I had that Sega from like middle school to high school, and I ended up selling it in college. And most of the games I would play were on that. So, which is why I'm like more of a Sega fan. But I always wanted to play like, and I did play some PC games because I had a PC for a little bit in high school. But it was mostly like Castle Wolfenstein 3D and Doom and Quake. But I didn't really get too much into Duke Nukem. And I didn't really get much into Doom, Quake, or Duke Nukem as much as I did with Castle Wolfenstein. Mostly because I liked grinding and I could find treasures and stuff through the walls and stuff. And plus, it was kind of fun to go on rampages. But anywho, off topic. But yeah, what was I saying? I have a bad memory too. That's another thing, like, I'm like, one of these days I'm probably going to get Alzheimer's like my grandmother, and I won't be able to remember things, so if I can remember my date nights with a minion later on in life, it'd be wonderful. He always jokes about, like, 50 first dates and me not remembering stuff, and so I would love to be at that point where I can remember, like, our dates, so I can watch, like, I'm gonna be like 80 in bed and watching our dates and being like, oh my god, I was so mean to him. I went off topic with that one, sorry.
Nah, it's no problem. You answer the questions as how you see fit. Nothing wrong with having a few memories and experience thrown into the mix. Spices up the video. If you could offer people advice on social media to keep going on YouTube, what would it be?
I notice a lot of people drop off because they get burnt out. And it's really easy to get burnt out on YouTube. Believe me, I know, I've been there.
Same. With my experience, it usually comes from a few different things, but I might name just about two. One of them comes from me supporting others too much, and I'm not really getting nothing back my way, considering the fact all the effort and time I'm actually giving to someone else and or other people's YouTube channels and their content. And the second one is uploading so much content and putting so much time and effort and many hours, even going into past my sleep patterns, into making a YouTube video, only to upload it and not really get much recognition, not much views, even though I'm actually trying. I'm still trying to be in there, you know what I mean?
I get burnt out on my solo channel, and the joint channel, we only stay so consistent because I also have my partner in crime, the Minion, who helps me out tremendously with that through scheduling. And that's what it relies heavily on. You have to have a schedule. You have to follow kind of a routine, and then also be willing to take breaks when you can. It's just mostly keeping yourself on track. You have to be self-motivated to keep going on YouTube. Also, be friendly. I can't stress that enough. There's so many, like, and I'm sorry if I cuss, and how can I say, jackasses. There's so many jackasses in the world. Really horrible people in the world.
That is true. They're in the world, and that includes things like they're on the internet. It means they pass all that jackassery onto other people online. They probably are your next door neighbours, people down the street, people you walk past, rude people, hold out doors for, don't say thank you. I've had that a lot of times and I still get it. It's the fact that it's not just like, you know, judging people, the fact of they're probably just having a bad day, that kind of thing. You know, it will have bad days. Or sometimes when you hear the trash that people talk about on the news, how people are on TV, celebrities, in fact, they're everywhere.
I don't know if they mean to be horrible, or they just never, or if they're just ignorant and never learned how to be compassionate towards one another. but I think that you really have to be friendly. I know that it doesn't give you clout. I fucking hate clout. I hate that word. But to be nice. But honestly, like, I think there's too many like horrible things on the internet, and there's no use in adding to it. I don't like pranks. I don't like those kind of things, like being like I jokingly like poke at the bear with a minion and like say things that are just like, people would say they're mean, but we're just like joking with each other. I would like, but I would never like, I don't think to be mean to one another like on purpose, like without like, I don't know, I just just be nice. Just be nice. You know, be human. It's okay if you make mistakes. Brush it off. If someone trolls you, brush it off. Ignore them. Trolls only want attention. Really, they only want attention, and they think negativity gives them attention. Give the attention to the good people, the people who aren't being trolls. And if someone's offering you constructive criticism, also look at them and say, maybe they're not being a troll. Maybe they're offering me actual criticism. And it's okay to take criticism too. And be like, try to change and try to learn from it. Because like I said before, everyone makes mistakes and everyone's trying to grow. Like, not number-wise, but just in their own, like, what they create. Learning from it. I love to learn new things. And if learning new things means that I have to take constructive criticism from time to time, then so be it. You know, I've done it. I actually had one of my subscribers, Shadow. Hey, Shadow. I thought he was trolling me at first. I had to stop myself for a moment because he was like saying how horrible like my thumbnails were or something like that. I probably wasn't as bad as that. He was just probably saying like, hey, you know, no one's gonna notice your thumbnails like that, you know. And so I was like, At first I was like, oh, how dare you talk about my thumbnails? I spent so much time on them. And then I went, you know what? I can learn from this. I'll play around with it. And I played around with it, and I asked people, I polled people online, did a little bit of research, tried to find a way that I can make better thumbnails. I didn't want them to be like look like everyone else's thumbnails at the same time. I wanted them to be like unique, but I wanted it to also get people's attention too. So I was like, oh, okay, well, I'll do that. I'll learn from this and create and learn to be a better like Photoshopper / artist and doing all this stuff. So it doesn't hurt, you know. So yeah, be kind to each other, you know.
And question 10, finally. Who are the demons and who are the 3 angels of the Press Start family?
You know what? I don't really think there are any angels, to be quite honest, in our Press Start family. I'm trying to think. Well, actually, you know what, Doc? You're really like... I think... You know what, Doc? I'm going to put you as an angel. You know, because you're not really as like... as you have your rants and stuff and like that, but you're more like... You consider like... You're more inclined to question like why humanity is the way that it is. You're kind of like a social justice kind of warrior in your rants. So I'm like, I can see the angel in you. Who else can I see? I don't know, there's so many pervs. I want to be an angel. I don't think I'm really much of a demon either. I'm just more like, I'm chaotic. And I think the video is kind of chaotic too. And we're kind of middle road. So it's like, it's hard to say that, I'm trying to think of Bubbly's pervy, but I would probably put Bubbly as an angel. Because she's so sweet. And I know she always like goes, everyone thinks I'm too cute and it's sweet and everything else, but I have a bad side too. I'm like, whatever, Bubbly, you're so cute. Whatever, Bubbly, you're cute. I'm going to put you as an angel. So Bubbly and UDoc and who else do I want to say is an angel? I'm going to say Chrissy. I'm going to say Chrissy. I'm going to say Chrissy, UDoc, and Bubbly are the 3 angels. Now the demons, however. Well, there's Ray. Whatever, Ray. I don't know. Erin's too endearing to put as a demon. I don't know. She has her little dark side where she breaks bad, but she's really cute. So I would say she's kind of chaotic. Let me see. I'm like, oh my gosh. It would be definitely Ray. Oh god. Don't tell me it is me. Oh my god, me and Ray. And Ramsey. The demons. Oh my gosh. I don't know. We're so like, I think we're more like chaotic. So it's kind of like, it's like we don't have anyone who's outright like a demon. Like, oh my god, bust out. Like, ugh. And then we don't have anybody who's outright like, angelic states, glowy. We're all kind of more chaotic and pervy, and yeah. And I know that throws people off. But I don't know. So I know that was kind of a whoop whoop whoop. But Ray, dang it, Ray. You know what it is? I put Ray as a demon because she always gives me bad ideas, and I always want to run with it. So when I hang out with Ray, she turns me into a demon. So Ray is like when we're both like, you put us together, and then we're like, oh my god, let's do something horrible. Or let's talk about something horrible. And then we make horrible jokes that we shouldn't make, and it becomes very inappropriate really fast. And then Bubbly's like, what? I'm over here in the corner watching. And then every once in a while, Erin pops in and is like, ooh, cute anime face, and gone. And I'm like, oh my gosh. So we kind of instigate, like, I think we're more demonic in like our instigating one another. Oh my gosh, but yeah. Yeah. Sorry. But I wanted to say thank you so much, Doc, for including me in this interview. I hope my answers to the questions you provided were fulsome and entertaining, to say the least. And it was an immense pleasure. Like I said before, you asked really good questions, Doc. I do have to say, I really admire your question, like, providing skills. Oh, that was so... Because you always put me in that conundrum of going, that's a really awesome question, and I really want to know the answer and what I think to that, but I've never thought that one through. So, I'm really going to have to brainstorm this one. And so it was fantastic job all around. And so thank you so much for including me in your interview series. It's been a delight. So with that one, thank you. Lots of love to you and Press Start family, and to your family as well. Thank you.
And that is Meowgid from VSTheGame. Thank you very much and very kindly for taking the time and the effort to actually want to respond to the questions and getting involved in this amazing little series. It's been a great pleasure having you here too, and make you part of the, well, on board, have you on board of the actual series, its name itself. I look forward to where this is going to lead me in the future as well, and many other YouTubers. So for those of you that, if you're new to this series, this is just me asking you questions, 10 questions, making you feel part of the community, making you feel like as if, there's not many YouTubers out there that actually want to help YouTubers. That's what I'm here for. You know what I mean? YouTube may not promote my videos as such, but I actually do help people with the little small circle that I'm gathered around. I don't need YouTube for that. That's what this is for. And that. So this little segment is basically a series of me just helping YouTubers. Yeah, and I just love doing it. And we're in the 7th episode already. Whew, I wonder who's going to be number 10. Wow, this series is really going places. Thank you again, Meowgid from VSTheGame. It's been a pleasure having you on board. I love all of your answers. It's magnificent to respond to most of them. Some of the points I didn't actually respond to because I didn't want to ruin the moment. But other questions, yes, thank you very much. I'm pretty sure everyone would actually find this video very fun, entertaining, helpful, and informative as well in certain areas. So for those of you that are interested, please go subscribe to VSTheGame, which is Meowgid's channel with her partner the Minion. They do some really good gameplays, really good funny duo. Remind me of me and my partner when we actually play games together. And I'm pretty sure you won't be disappointed. Videos come out a lot of the times from that channel, so I'm pretty sure you won't have nothing, you won't be stuck with nothing to watch. So thank you very much. I am Dr. Virtual, the Gaming Doctor. May you have a great day. Please subscribe to my account if you enjoy my content, and please like this video up or dislike it, whichever one. I prefer if you did like it though. And if you want to share this video, that would be greatly appreciated also. Much support and love for this account is always heavily appreciated. So thank you very much, and may retro gaming live on.